This is a 2-minute video discussion on the user case, user story video. Just to briefly explain the biggest takeaways I got from the video was the idea of agile development. So Grissom talks about how when people in the past would build like bridges or something, there was pretty much like a waterfall case where they would do one thing and then the next thing and then the next thing and then the next thing. And so in agile development, people realized that with software development, they didn't really need to do that. And so they could kind of go from one phase of development to another and kind of make it more of this cycle where they could jump back and forth and skip different places to go back, and just made more flexible development. But with that also came the idea of user stories and user cases, which is just kind of a way for like stakeholders and project managers to help like really like one focus on developing the most important features when developing a product, or in our case an app, and two, help like users that would eventually use the app be able to like use it well, and know that that would happen as an app was being developed. So an example of a user story would be for like a coach who's trying to manage a like their athletes training through an app for weightlifting or something, or like an Uber driver, a user story, or sorry, an Uber rider, a user story for that would be someone who's trying to, I don't know, maybe a business professional who's trying to use a taxi or an Uber to get to work in the morning. So that would be a user story, and then the use case would be, that person wakes up, they turn on their phone, open up the app, they log in, and in terms of what the developer might see as a user case, there might be some checks that happen. So like the app might check, be like, hey, that there's a correct payment method, all these pre-checks that would happen before someone can actually order an Uber. So all that would happen, and then the user would the user would enter in their destination, hit the search bar, and then they would select if they want to use like Uber X or whatever the different types of Uber you can buy are. They click on the one they want, or tap on the one they want, and then the app tells them that their order is ready, and they're waiting. Then eventually the Uber comes. The app notifies them that the user that the Uber is there. They get in the car, go to their destination. The Uber driver drops off the rider, and the use case would end. So that would be an example of a use case. And yeah, so that's the user story and user case notes video.